So the first question that I have for everyone is, why should we even use technology in the classroom? What's the reason? Why is this even important? Anyone can jump in with an answer to that.
I guess I'll start since I'm right here.
All right, sounds good.
So why why it's there, right? It's a tool at our disposal. I would venture to say that, you know, it would be irresponsible not to use all the best tools out there that are actually out there at your disposal. So, you know, every time a new tool that can be leveraged in the classroom is available, I think we have an obligation to kind of check it out and see how it could support learning. So just on a basic level, you know, that's my why. It's there. It can support learning. We can be very creative. I mean, tech is used in real life, and again, we have an obligation to show kids how to use tech, you know, to to support them in their real life.
Sandra, how about you? What are your thoughts on why we should use technology in the classroom?
Well, for me, I think just even adults use technology for the most part. There are very little places around the world where you can escape technology, and especially in China, where everything from paying for your groceries to your restaurant and borrowing a bike from the public system, everything is using technology. So if we don't educate students to use it in a good way, then they're not going to be prepared. And so I think that digital citizenship piece is really important. I think it's important that educators are knowledgeable in how to use technology in a good way so that they can also prepare their students.
Well, technology is part of our life, our real life. I mean, we are using it every single day and students love it. We know that even it is not the best way to get entertainment for a small group of kids. Sometimes parents deliver their devices as a way to keep their kids waiting or having some entertainment. So they have it since they are early in childhood, and it is our responsibility to teach them how to use it properly. Technology is there. I am teaching my middle school, and they are carrying their laptops and iPads and cell phones, and every small item that is coming to the table now, they want it, they love it, but they need to learn how to use it properly. If we don't take that advantage, that the fact that they love their devices and they already have it, then we are losing the best opportunity in our life.
Yeah. Sarah, go ahead, Michael.
Like, I think if you know, the first thing that came to my mind when you asked that question was like, well, technically everything we use is technology. I mean, even from pencils and pens, and, you know, the whole point of anything technological is, you know, to make our lives easier. And now that we've got some amazing things that we can use, it just allows so many more possibilities of what we can do, and it allows us to not spend time on things that, you know, aren't necessarily necessary. And like a few others kind of hinted on, is like the kids are already using it, and, you know, we could choose to ignore that, or we could choose to, you know, open those possibilities with things that kids already know how to use. Because we've probably all had that moment where you know, we've shown somebody something like, oh my goodness, I didn't know it could do that. Or we've probably had our own moments like that. So I think it allows more things to happen, and it opens up a lot of possibilities.
Yeah, so I'm hearing a lot about that it's a necessity, that it's something that we owe it to our students to use this technology because it's already there, it's something they're already using. Sarah, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that I agree with everything that everyone has said. The world is definitely changing, so we need to change with it. And our students are already using technology or in various ways. So we definitely have to adapt our instruction to leverage, their strengths that they have with this technology, in addition to modeling some other uses that they may or may not have discovered on their own, and also using it to transform learning.
So that's a good point about transforming learning, because we may, using technology for the sake of using technology is perhaps not the best way to employ its use.